Ali here at MindWaveMeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about how to set goals when you don't know what you want. Not knowing what you want is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. I had it for years. I didn't know who I was, didn't know what I wanted. I knew I liked lots of different things, and the very fact that I liked so many different things was the thing that completely scrambled my mind. Am I meant to be in a heavy metal band? I really like acoustic music. That's a whole two different worlds. I can't do both. I really like art. I do like teaching. I know I want to teach something, but I don't know what. I love meditating and I love yoga, and all these worlds are conflicting and I don't know who I am, and it's taking me down. It took me down. And it took me a while to get back up. But when I did get back up, I realized some amazing things that I wish I'd known back then, but we don't wish for the world to be any different because we wouldn't be who we are right now, hey? So in this video, we're going to talk and unravel some of these things and help you get to know exactly who you are, how to set goals, to create the vision and dream that you want. No biggie. Come join me, see you in a sec. Okay, they do the who, what, why, when thing, so let's start with who. Who? You. That's done. What about what? What? The solution here, how to set goals if you don't know what you want, is to know what you want. And I know that might sound a bit like, all right, but if I don't do it, if I don't tell you, and no one else is telling you, then you might go through life never knowing what you want. And I can't have that. I know you can't have that, and sometimes it just takes a random guy in a video to bring that up for you to really go, I'm living my life, this one life. Am I on the right path? Is this my path? Sometimes we go through life and our families dictate where we're gonna go. I was blessed with that not happening to me, but I've met so many people where they've been dictated where their life path is to go. You are going to be a doctor. You should follow in the steps of your dad's company. You should be just like your mum and be, an entrepreneur. Whatever the situation is, it happens all the time. And sometimes your story is kind of being written for you. Maybe if you live, look, I could go on a million different tangents, but ultimately you know your story and you know whether you're on the path or not. Are you on your path? Are you on the exact path that you need to be on for you to be where you want to be in life? You've got to know what you want. It's number one. It's the biggest priority in life. I remember at school they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And one kid said, I want to be a rock star, and everybody laughed. And the teacher was like, oh, you need to have a proper job. You need to, and it's not true. It's not true. Rock stars exist. Musicians who make money from music make money in all different ways through music. One of my favorite stories of all time was Tony Hawk, the skateboarder, in the same situation. The teacher said, what are you going to be when you grow up? And he said, well, actually, sir, I'm a skateboarder and I'm doing pretty well. He was like 14 or something. And the teacher was like, you need to have a proper... And he said, I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude, but basically Tony Hawk was making more than his teacher at that point at 14 years old from sponsorships, and that's skateboarding. Skateboarding. It's a plank of wood with wheels. And you can do anything. You can literally do anything. And if you can see that somebody else is doing the thing that you want to be doing, that is your proof that that thing can be done. So a lot of my references are alternative or creative. So, I jump to music or skateboarding or these kind of things, but you can look at any profession, and if you know that you can do it, and sometimes if you want to be a pilot, you need the good eyes, you need to weigh it up sometimes. So let's not just be completely crazy here, but you can do it. And if you can't do that, you can do something similar that's going to be absolutely mind-blowing for your self-esteem, and you're going to feel proud of yourself for achieving it. So first of all, number one is to know who you are. What do you want out of this life? And don't give me a list of tens of millions of things. Tune into yourself right now and look for what the big vision is here and how you're going to get there. I might have told you this before, I love music. It's my biggest passion in the world. I've always loved music. I woke up singing when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I never really stopped singing in my head all the time. I love teaching. I love guiding people on a path, but ultimately I'm building all this so I can get to a place where I can be a musician full time and just create. Oh, then I'll make a course, then I'll teach some people and create. I'm a creator. I know who I am, I know what I want to do, and I'm doing it, and it feels damn good. There's always new levels of success. Yeah, I might be about here. I know there's these other levels, but I'm constantly moving towards this because I know what my thing is. My thing is helping you know what your thing is. So if you figure out what your thing is from listening to these videos or doing my courses or one-to-one with me, then that's my mission complete. So look at your life. Are you on the right path? Are you doing the thing that you love to be doing? If you are, then congratulations. We'll move on real shortly. But if you're not, click this link below. Dare to discover who you are. Click that link and it'll help you. It'll guide you there. It'll pull it all out of your mind and help you tune into that purpose and vision of you. Exciting. So like I said before, my mind when I was younger was just a whole entangled ball of it was just, there was so many different things that I loved and so many different influences. So music for one, I had like pop, rock, metal, acoustic, punk. I had all these different genres, and if only I'd chosen one and just gone with it, then. And one thing I learned was 2 feet in 2 different boats going down a river goes like that, and you'll just fail. You'll fall in the river over and over again. Choosing one lane, pick your lane, choose a lane and just go with it until you're finding success, then bring in the next thing. But look, Warren Buffett said something like, make a list of all of the things in the world that you want to do and then scrap 95% of them. I can't remember what he said, but he said something like that. The point is, choose a handful of things, map out realistically how you're going to do this, and then get to work. And then that is who you are. We realistically cannot pull off more than a handful of things. You get the odd people in life who do maybe 10 different things, but they're the anomaly of life. Maybe you want to be one of those people. Then you need to map this out. This isn't something, you don't want to have 5 things on the go and none of them be successful. Have one thing, make it successful, and then bring in the number 2 and make that successful. This is the plan here. This is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do it. I believe in you. Let's go. Tell me down below what your thing is, and we can talk about it, and we can help each other. Let's build a community. We got this. We got this. All right, so we've got our how. We know how to do it. We can click that link that I said, or we can move into what we've got already, and we can organize and we can start getting the wheels in motion. So why? Why do we need to do this? Why do we need to find our purpose and follow our dreams? Why can't we just do what we're doing now and just just be done with it? We can do that. You can be that person, absolutely. And if you want to be that person, go for it. That's totally cool with me. I don't mind. I'm talking to the people that do mind, that are never going to be satisfied with doing that job or being with that person or living that lie or never dealing with that situation or problem that always comes back to just haunt them and just, like a grip. Always, just always coming back. I'm talking to you, These things we can dissolve, we can change in any moment, we can pivot, we can move. But why? Because We want to get to the end of our life with no regrets, and we also want to be confident and happy in ourselves for the sake of ourselves, of our family, our friends, the people that we want to inspire. One of my mentors taught me something great. I was telling him all my ideas, and he said, he was like, oh yeah, so you need to be really rich. And I said, nah, I need to be really rich. I just need to do this, and then I need to, because then I want to do this, and I want to help. And he was like, yeah, you want to help loads and loads of people. I was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you need to be really rich. I said, why do I need to be really rich? And he goes, because what you're talking about is helping people en masse, on a big scale. So the more money you have, and the more access you have to be able to promote and expand your business and scale up, the more reach you're going to have. So money is a core priority in your life, or it should be. And then he asked me again, is it? And I said, no, it's not. I never really thought about it. And then that got me learning about money and investing into myself and growing my business slowly but organically, and really reaching out. And you know, it's funny, I went from teaching one-on-one constantly for very, very little cash. I did it for pay as you wish when I started, and now I'm turning it into courses so I can reach more people, and you know, less work for me and more chances to scale up and provide more. That's my mission, is to be able to give on a big scale. So what is your mission? What's your purpose? What are you here to do on this planet? I'm going to keep repeating this throughout some of these videos because I really want this penny to drop. I want you to wake up in the morning with a vision and a purpose, so even when life is tough and it's difficult and things happen in our lives naturally, devastating things occur, we can pivot and we can move, and we still have this vision that helps us to get out of bed, to helps us to kind of shake it off and to keep moving forward no matter what. And there's nothing more important to me than seeing people fulfill their destiny, live their dreams, and be at peace with themselves because they're living their truth and they're on their right path. And you know, you see people who are doing that, and they have that brightness in their eyes, and they feel alive, and yeah, they get the knocks and they keep getting up, and it's difficult sometimes. Let me tell you, building this business has been beyond difficult for a dyslexic person that didn't ever finish school. And well, no, I did finish school, just didn't finish it very well. It's been an absolute mission. It's brain melting, but it's part of the vision. So I've got to just keep going. You're the same. You've done everything you've done to get to this point. You've done so much. You're amazing. You really are amazing. And sometimes people don't tell you that because, you know, we don't say that to each other, but I'm saying it to you now. You are amazing, and I believe in you with my heart, and I'm gonna emit that love to you. And I'm joking around, but I genuinely mean it. I know that if you're watching this video still, and after all my rambles, that you're in this for a deeper reason than just a bit of a tap out just to see what this bloke's saying. You're in this because you want to succeed and you want to achieve the things you want to achieve, and I want you to achieve those things too. So if I can help you in any way, then I will. So what I'll say is watch all of these videos, soak up all this stuff, get into the mindset of being a winner, deciding what your vision is, doing everything in your power to make that happen, and commit. You've absolutely got this. I'll see you in the next one.